Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Kenny Rogers will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
At the plate now is Bo Bichette as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
This is in the air to left. Canseco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Robbie Ray gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
And stepping in, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Derek Jeter.
Now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down the left field line and deep. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here comes Tino Martinez.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fourth.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
1-0 the count. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Popped him up. Bichette is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth. The designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Next, here is Cecil Fielder. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate now, Tim Raine, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. That average for him up in the 360s now. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Three runs already home here. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat to Oscar Hernandez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Smoke toward third. Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is good. The third baseman.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the imposing power bat, Alfonso Soriano.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with. And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
From the stretch, Jorge Posada is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1-1 the count. From the stretch, that's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting done.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Jeter has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly. Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate. Here is Bernie Williams, runner in scoring position with 2 runs.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tremmel stands at second with 2 gone. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And he just manages to get his hand in. So now to the plate, Tino Martinez. Popped him up. Kirk waits on it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead it 5-0. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Kevin Biggio is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Alejandro Kirk.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get him.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So now into the box is Jose Canseco. Flew out last time
the
up.
left fielder, Jose Canseco.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Canseco gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Tim Raines. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounded to short. Bichette's got it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of 1 leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's the first pitch.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Semien is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
The center field.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Marcus Semien goes quietly, leading off the fourth. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Martinez trying to get there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. The catcher Jorge Posada is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter towards second. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Bernie Williams singled in his last at-bat. First offering. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 4, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tellez, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rowdy Tellez becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Cavan Biggio is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
A ball, 1 strike.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Tino Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cecil Fielder is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That misses. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone?
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 1 left. Now to bat, Alejandro Kirk. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now the pitch. Bo Bichette is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So the next to bat will be Marcus Semien. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees. Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Jorge Posada is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. Next to dig in, Alan Trammell. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from 3rd. It's 7-0.
Up next for the Yankees.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roy. Runner on 3rd, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays nothing.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the center
George Springer is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going. Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Springer, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Seventh inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Biggio is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Jose Canseco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And now the first pitch.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the right fielder,
Rendell Grichuk is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Rowdy Tellez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Fouled off.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Pulled toward right center field. Williams arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. No hits to this point. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Raines retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the DH, Cecil Fielder.
Designated hitter.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 31.
And now here is Tim Raines. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is a curveball in the dirt.
1-2.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. So
Now
next to hit is Alfonso Soriano. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. And now,
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
first pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Raines is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Marcus Semien. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throw into second. Oh, and the gamble won't pay off. He's out at second base. And some real head shaking in that dugout for sure, as that will end the ball game. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. New York get their 20th home win this year. Kenny Rogers earns his 8th victory of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Robbie Ray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.